How do bones grow in length versus width? Have you ever wondered how our bones grow and change throughout our lives? The growth of bones is a fascinating process that happens in two different ways, lengthwise and widthwise. Let's break it down so you can understand how this works. Bone growth in length occurs at a special area called the epiphyseal plate, often referred to as the growth plate. This plate is made of cartilage and is located near the ends of long bones. The process is known as longitudinal growth. In this area, there are cells called chondrocytes that are responsible for creating new cartilage. These cells multiply in a zone called the proliferative zone. As they grow, they move to another area where they mature and expand. As these chondrocytes age, the ones closest to the shaft of the bone die off, and the cartilage around them starts to harden. This hardening is called calcification. After this, bone-forming cells known as osteoblasts come in and replace the calcified cartilage with actual bone tissue. This cycle of cartilage growth and transformation into bone continues, allowing the bone to lengthen. This process is most active during childhood and adolescence. Eventually, the growth plate closes in early adulthood, which means lengthwise growth stops. On the other hand, bone growth in width is called appositional growth. This happens at the surface of the bone, specifically in a layer called the periosteum. Here, osteoblasts add new bone tissue to the outer surface, which increases the diameter of the bone. At the same time, there are other cells called osteoclasts that break down bone tissue on the inner surface. This balance helps keep bones strong without making them too heavy. Interestingly, this width growth can continue throughout a person's life. The thickness of bones can change in response to physical activity. For example, when you exercise or lift weights, your bones can become thicker and stronger. Hormones also play a role in how bones grow. Growth hormone from the anterior pituitary gland and sex hormones from the ovaries and testes influence the activity of the growth plate. The timing of when the growth plate stops working varies from person to person and can affect the final length of bones. In summary, bones grow in length at the growth plate through the process of cartilage turning into bone. In contrast, they grow in width at the surface through the addition of new bone tissue. Understanding these processes helps us appreciate how our skeletal system supports our bodies and adapts to our activities over time.